Sold more than 50 million records in a career that started in the 70s, but first burst onto the music scene and rewrote the rulebook for women in rock and roll.
She's Suzi Quatro, of course.
Rock legend Suzi Quatro faces a heart-wrenching battle that has shaken her family and fans to the core. Recently diagnosed with a serious illness, Suzi's world has been turned upside down. Suzi Quatro's husband is saying goodbye after Suzi Quatro's tragic diagnosis. The couple's emotional journey has moved many, highlighting their deep love and unwavering support. Suzi Quatro was born on June 3, 1950 in Detroit, Michigan. From a young age, music was a big part of her life. Her father, a jazz musician, filled their home with music, sparking Suzi's interest in performing. By the age of 8, she was already playing the bongos in her father's jazz band. In her teenage years, Suzi's love for rock and roll grew. In 1964, at just 14 years old, she formed her first band, the Pleasure Seekers, with her sisters. They started playing gigs around Detroit, quickly gaining a local following. Their energetic performances and Suzi's powerful stage presence set them apart. The Pleasure Seekers made a name for themselves in the vibrant Detroit music scene. They recorded several singles including What a Way to Die, which became a cult hit. Suzi's bass playing and charismatic performances drew attention, making her a standout in a male-dominated rock world. In the early 1970s, Suzi caught the eye of record producer Mickey Most. He was impressed by her raw talent and unique style. In 1971, she moved to England to work with him. This decision marked the beginning of her solo career. Suzi's breakthrough came with her hit single, Can the Can, in 1973. The song topped the charts in the UK and several other countries, making her an international star. Her success continued with hits like 48 Crash, Daytona Demon, and Devil Gate Drive. Suzi's tough leather outfits and no-nonsense attitude made her a rock icon. She wasn't just a pretty face, she played her bass and had a gritty, powerful voice. By the mid-1970s, Suzi Quatro had firmly established herself in the rock world. She toured extensively, captivating audiences with her dynamic performances. Her influence paved the way for future female rock musicians, proving that women could rock just as hard as men could. But what led to Suzi's breakthrough success and iconic status? Suzi Quatro's big break came with the release of Can the Can in 1973. The song shot to #1 in the UK and several other countries. Its catchy tune and Suzi's powerful voice made it an instant hit. This single marked her as a force to be reckoned with in the rock world. Following Can the Can, Suzi released 48 Crash in 1973. This song also climbed the charts, reinforcing her newfound stardom. Suzi's gritty vocals and energetic performances set her apart from other artists. She wasn't just a singer, she played the bass guitar, breaking stereotypes in a male-dominated industry. Suzi's influence on women in rock was profound. She paved the way for future female rockers, showing that women could hold their own on stage. Artists like Joan Jett and Debbie Harry have cited Suzi as an inspiration. Her success proved that female musicians could achieve great things in rock music. Her unique style also made her an icon. Suzi's tough leather outfits and no-nonsense attitude became her trademarks. She exuded confidence and strength, qualities that resonated with many fans. Her stage presence was electrifying and she had a natural ability to connect with her audience. Suzi's performances were full of energy and passion. She commanded the stage, making every show unforgettable. Her ability to engage with the crowd and deliver powerful performances made her concerts a must-see. Fans were drawn to her authenticity and raw talent. Through the 1970s, Suzi continued to release hit after hit. Songs like Daytona Demon and Devil Gate Drive kept her at the top of the charts. Her relentless work ethic and dedication to her craft ensured her place in rock history. Suzi Quatro wasn't just a fleeting star, she was a trailblazer and a true rock icon. What was happening in Suzi's personal life during this time? Suzi Quatro's personal life has been as dynamic as her career. In 1976, she married Len Tucky, her guitarist. Their relationship was built on a shared passion for music, and they often collaborated on her albums. Together, they had 2 children, Laura and Richard. Suzi balanced her role as a mother with her demanding career, always striving to be there for her family. However, the pressures of fame and constant touring took a toll on their marriage. In 1992, Suzi and Len decided to part ways. The divorce was a tough period for Suzi, but she remained focused on her music and her children. A year later in 1993, Suzi found love again with Rainer Haas, a German concert promoter. They married and built a life together, splitting their time between homes in Essex and Hamburg. Rainer has been a pillar of support for Suzi, especially during challenging times. Suzi's relationship with her children has always been close. She made it a point to involve them in her life, even taking them on tour when they were young. Laura and Richard grew up backstage, surrounded by music and the vibrant world of rock and roll. Suzi's dedication to her family never wavered, even as she continued to perform and record new music. Balancing her personal life with a demanding career wasn't easy. Suzi often had to make tough choices, but she always prioritized her family. Her children remember her as a loving and supporting mother who made sure they felt valued and loved. Through the highs and lows, Suzi's family remained her anchor. They provided her with strength and motivation to keep going, even when the pressures of her career were overwhelming. Her bond with her family kept her grounded and gave her the courage to face any challenge. How did Suzi and her family react to the shocking diagnosis? In early 2023, Suzi Quatro received devastating news. After experiencing persistent symptoms, she was diagnosed with a serious illness. The diagnosis hit her hard. Suzi, known for her strength and resilience, was now facing one of the toughest battles of her life. Her husband, Rainer Haas, was by her side when the doctors delivered the news. He struggled to hold back tears, knowing the road ahead would be difficult. Suzi's children, Laura and Richard, were equally shocked and heartbroken. They had always seen their mother as a rock, and this news was a heavy blow. Suzi's diagnosis had an immediate impact on her daily life. The energetic performer who once dominated the stage now had to slow down. Simple tasks became challenging, and she had to adjust to a new routine that included regular medical treatments and doctor visits. Her career also faced significant changes. Suzi had to cancel several upcoming tours and recording sessions. Her fans who had eagerly awaited her performances were informed of her condition. Messages of love and support poured in from around the world. Suzi felt the weight of her fans' concerns, but also drew strength from their unwavering support. Adjusting to this new reality was not easy. Suzi had always been a powerhouse on stage, but now she had to focus on her health above all else. Her family rallied around her, providing constant support and care. Rainer took on more responsibilities at home, ensuring Suzi could rest and recover. The music industry also showed its support. Fellow musicians and celebrities reached out, offering words of encouragement. Suzi's journey became a source of inspiration for many, highlighting her courage and determination. Through it all, Suzi remained hopeful. She faced her diagnosis with the same strength and grit that defined her career. Her battle was far from over, but she was determined to fight with everything she had. What emotional toll did this news take on Suzi and her husband? The news of Suzi Quatro's diagnosis hit hard. Suzi and her husband, Rainer Haas, found themselves in a storm of emotions. Rainer tried to stay strong, but he often felt overwhelmed. He had always seen Suzi as invincible, and now, seeing her vulnerable was heartbreaking. Suzi too struggled with her emotions. She was used to being the strong one, the rock for her family and fans. Now she had to lean on others for support. It was a difficult adjustment for her. She often found herself in tears, feeling scared and uncertain about the future. But Suzi also knew she had to fight, not just for herself, but for her loved ones. Their relationship was tested like never before. Rainer became Suzi's main caregiver, a role he took on with love and dedication. But the stress and worry sometimes led to tense moments. They had their share of arguments born out of fear and frustration. Yet, through these tough times, their love grew stronger. They learned to communicate better and support each other in new ways. The public reaction was immediate and overwhelming. Friends and fans from around the world sent messages of support. Social media was flooded with well wishes and prayers for Suzi's recovery. Fellow musicians and celebrities reached out, offering words of encouragement and solidarity. The outpouring of love was a source of strength for Suzi and Rainer. It reminded them that they were not alone in this fight. Privately, their close friends and family rallied around them. Suzi's children, Laura and Richard, were a constant source of comfort. They spent as much time as possible with their mother, bringing laughter and love into her days. Close friends visited often, offering help and companionship. This close-knit circle provided the emotional support that Suzi and Rainer desperately needed. Suzi's determination to fight back was truly remarkable. Suzi Quatro approached her illness with the same grit and determination that defined her career. She knew the battle ahead was tough, but she refused to give up. Suzi focused on staying positive and doing everything she could to fight back. Her family was her strongest support system. Rainer, her husband, was always by her side providing love and care. Her children, Laura and Richard, offered constant encouragement and helped in any way they could. They surrounded Suzi with love, creating a warm and supportive environment at home. Friends played a crucial role too. Close friends visited regularly, bringing meals, helping with errands, and simply spending time with Suzi. Their presence lifted her spirits and made her feel less alone. These friends were like a second family, always ready to support and comfort her. Fans from around the world also showed incredible support. Social media was flooded with messages of love and encouragement. Suzi received countless letters, emails, and posts from fans sharing their own stories of struggle and survival. These messages gave her strength and reminded her of the impact she had on so many lives. Suzi's determination to stay positive was remarkable. She made a point to focus on the good things in life. She continued to enjoy her favorite activities whenever possible, like playing the bass guitar, spending time with her family, and listening to music. Suzi also found solace in simple pleasures like watching movies, reading books, and taking walks in nature. She worked closely with her medical team, following their advice and treatments diligently. Suzi's resilience shone through in her commitment to her health. She attended every appointment, took her medications, and participated in therapies designed to help her recover. How did fans and the public react to Suzi's courageous battle? When news of Suzi Quatro's illness broke, the response from fans and celebrities was immediate and heartfelt. Messages of support poured in from every corner of the globe. People who had been touched by her music over the years shared their love and best wishes. Celebrities from the music and entertainment world were among the first to express their support. Fellow rock stars and musicians posted messages of encouragement on social media. Joan Jett, a longtime admirer of Suzi, tweeted, "Stay strong, Suzi, you've always been a fighter." Others like Debbie Harry and Alice Cooper shared similar sentiments, recalling how Suzi had inspired them in their careers. Social media became a platform for fans to show their love. Hashtags like Stay Strong Suzi and Quattro Strong became trending, with fans sharing their favorite memories and songs. People posted photos from concerts, signed albums, and heartfelt messages. Many fans created videos and tributes showing their unwavering support for the rock icon. Public messages of encouragement came from all walks of life. Fans of all ages, from teenagers who had recently discovered her music to older fans who had followed her career from the beginning, all rallied behind her. Stories of how Suzi's music had helped them through tough times were shared widely. It was clear that she had made a significant impact on many lives. The global community truly rallied behind Suzi. Support came not just from the UK and the US, but from countries all over the world. In Germany, where Suzi spent a lot of time, fans organized tribute concerts and events to honor her. In Australia and Japan, radio stations played her hits non-stop, reminding everyone of her legendary status. Even local communities got involved. Neighborhoods where Suzi had lived or performed organized events to show their support. Charity runs, concerts, and community gatherings were held, all in her honor. These acts of kindness and solidarity meant the world to Suzi and her family. What were Rainer's final heartfelt words to Suzi? Rainer Haas, Suzi Quatro's husband, knew that saying goodbye would be the hardest thing he'd ever do. He stood by her side through every step of her battle. Their love, which had carried them through many happy years, now faced the ultimate test. One evening, as Suzi rested in bed, Rainer sat beside her. He held her hand, his eyes filled with tears. "You've always been my rock," he whispered, his voice breaking. "I don't know what I'll do without you." Rainer reflected on their journey together. From their first meeting, he had been captivated by her strength and spirit. They had shared countless adventures, both in their personal lives and Suzi's career. Each memory was a testament to their deep bond. As Suzi's illness progressed, Rainer became her main source of support. He managed her medical appointments, coordinated with doctors, and made sure she had everything she needed. His dedication never wavered. He was there for every high and low, providing comfort and strength. Rainer's support had a profound impact on Suzi's battle. His unwavering presence gave her the courage to face each day. When the pain was too much, he was there to soothe her. When she felt defeated, his words lifted her spirits. His love was a constant reminder that she was not alone in her fight. In those final days, Rainer made sure to remind Suzi of their love. He recounted their happiest moments, bringing a smile to her face even in her weakest times. "Remember our trip to Paris?" he asked, a soft laugh escaping. "We danced by the Seine and you sang under the stars. I'll never forget that night." Their story touched many hearts, showing the power of love and support. The way Rayner stood by Suzi, never faltering, was a true testament to their bond. He showed the world that love could endure the hardest challenges, providing strength and comfort for when it was needed the most. How does Suzi's legacy continue to inspire new generations? Suzi Quatro's impact on the music industry is undeniable. As one of the first female rock stars, she broke barriers and set new standards. Her powerful voice, distinctive style, and the ability to play the bass guitar made her a pioneer. She paved the way for future generations of female musicians, proving that women could rock just as hard as men. Throughout her career, Suzi released numerous hits that became anthems for many. Songs like Can the Can, 48 Crash, and Devil Gate Drive topped charts worldwide. Her energetic performances and charismatic stage presence captivated audiences. Suzi's influence extended beyond music. She became a cultural icon, inspiring fashion trends and empowering women to embrace their individuality. Suzi's story continues to inspire others. Her journey from a young girl in Detroit to an international rock star is a testament to her talent and determination. She showed that with hard work and passion, dreams can become reality. Many artists today, such as Joan Jett and Debbie Harry, cite Suzi as a major influence in their careers. Her fearless approach to music and life has left a lasting mark. Suzi's resilience in the face of challenges also serves as a source of inspiration. She faced numerous obstacles, both personal and professional, but always came out stronger. Her battle with her illness highlighted her unwavering spirit and determination to keep fighting. Fans admire her for her honesty and strength, drawing inspiration from her ability to stay positive even in the darkest times. Reflecting on Suzi's life and legacy, it's clear that she was more than just a musician. She was a trailblazer who changed the landscape of rock music. Her contributions have left a lasting impact on the industry, influencing countless artists and fans. Suzi's legacy is one of empowerment, resilience, and creativity. Her story is a reminder that breaking boundaries and staying true to oneself can lead to extraordinary achievements. Suzi Quatro's legacy inspires future generations of musicians and fans to pursue their dreams with passion and courage. Suzi Quatro's journey shows her strength, resilience, and the power of love. Her story has touched many hearts and will continue to inspire future generations. Share your thoughts below, and remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more stories of your favorite icons. Thank you for watching.